So, dann würde ich sagen, willkommen zurück, YouTube. Leave bloody bag for police. Okay, Live-Chat. Lassen wir diesen blutigen Beutel dort liegen? Für die Polizei? Oder nehmen wir ihn mit? Weil wir sind die Polizei. Dürft ihr entscheiden, Live-Chat. Ich würde es machen. Ja, was machen? Warte, ich gehe nochmal zu dem rein. Sorry to bother you again, Daiso, but do you know anything about the storm drain at the end of the alley? No worries, detective. Now that you mention it, you might not believe me, but I swear a fat guy in a suit climbing out of there a few days ago along with some girl. He's kind of infamous around here. Probably at one of the hostess clubs. As usual. Maybe the Butterfly Cup. Hopefully he stays there. Anyway, that storm drain's bad news if you ask me. I'd steer clear of it. Dein Chef hat ja gesagt, dass du nicht deinen Freund suchen solltest. Nein, mein Chef hat gesagt, dass ich nicht für Hero Plays gehen sollte. Deswegen würde ich die Tüte dort lassen. Naja, die Sache ist, in real life würde ich die Tüte nicht dort lassen, weil ich Angst hätte, dass die irgendwie wegkommt. So, warte, ich muss hier nochmal rein und den anquatschen. Oder auch nicht. Hä? Musste ich nicht? Also, Live-Chat. Tüte dort lassen? Oder nicht? Oder wir nehmen sie mit. Ich würde sie mitnehmen. Live-Chat hat einmal gesagt, Tüte dort lassen. Dort lassen. Okay. Live-Chat sagt, Tüte durchlassen. Ja. Once Yukimura's backup sees this, a forensics team won't be far behind. I'll make sure they don't miss it, so it can be analyzed properly. Professionalism geht hoch. Okay, nein. Also, ganz ehrlich, das geht nicht. Das könnten jetzt müssen wir es wieder mitnehmen. Hat er nicht gesagt? Hat der nicht gesagt? Alter, ich muss echt lernen. Live-Chat gerade. Oh, scheiße. Sorry. Ja, gut. Okay. Soll nicht wieder vorkommen. Okay, Professionalism ist bei mir ganz unten. Okay? Theoretisch können wir ja jetzt schon sagen, wie wir das Game durchzocken wollen. Ob wir ein guter Cop sein wollen, ob wir ein böser Cop sein wollen. Einfach, damit es ein bisschen lustig und ein bisschen spannend wird, würde ich einfach sagen, Professionalism ganz weit runter. Have you seen someone around carrying a bucket of red paint? Huh? Paint? No, I guess not. I mean, I wasn't really looking for it, I guess. Why do you ask? I noticed a couple of red marks near the sewer. Hopefully it's nothing. Okay, well, I keep out and make sure. I wonder if... Genau. Wollen wir das so machen? Professionalism? Jetzt kann ich die nach dem Ding fragen. Just tell me one thing. What do you know about the storm drain leading to the sewer at the end of the street? Huh? Sewer? What kind of question is that? I don't know anything about some dirty sewer. Beg for information. Pass auf, wir fragen mal den da. Excuse me, I've got a witness who says someone fitting your description has entered the storm drain at the end of the street before. Any chance that was you? I don't know what you're talking about, lady. Threaten? Okay, Live-Chat. Ich bag jetzt die mal nach Information. Und als nächstes entscheiden wir, ob wir den threaten oder ob wir den flirten. Please help me. I don't know what else to do and I'm running out of time. Please just tell me how to get into the drain. Oh. You're serious, aren't you? You're just going to sit there and beg like a dog? Fine, just get up. You'll scare away the customers and I've got enough problems already. You wanna know about that sewer? I see Goto over there. Go in there sometimes with the girls. Der Typ geht in die Kanalisation mit den Frauen. Who the hell know what he gets up to? He tried to get me in there with him once. Told me it was scared down there. And if that was supposed to make me feel better. I told him to piss off. No amount of money is getting me down there with him. But those other girls, well, business isn't always this booming. And since I've known you piss off until I'll let you know how to get in there, I'll tell you what he told me. Twist the leftmost bar right and the next bar to the left. They'll come loose and you can climb in. Okay. Professionalism -5. Jawohl, da sind wir wieder. Aber ich würde Threaten nehmen. Ja, gut. Ich glaube auch Threaten würde mich unprofessioneller machen, aber wir haben es schon. Wir haben unsere Informationen. Wir haben es geschafft, wieder unser Professionalism nach unten zu bringen. Easy. Achso, okay, das macht sie jetzt von alleine. Alles klar. Dann kann ich hier jetzt exiten. Lights. Welcher? Also, ich bin der Meinung, Threaten hätte mich unprofessioneller gemacht. Someone has strung up some cheap lights haphazardly along the ceiling. Maybe in a vain attempt at creating an intim... Okay. Oh mein... Seeing that probably took a few years of my life. The photo is in is in good shape. And I guess it was probably taken recently. Gott, geh weg! Meine Sanity ist gerade runtergegangen. Meine Sanity ist gerade runtergegangen. Geil. Shrine Gate. I wonder what this Shrine's Gate doing down here after all this time. Maybe the builders were too superstitious to destroy it when the sewer was built. Wollen wir es uns nochmal angucken? Komm, wir gucken es uns nochmal an. Guck. Okay, nein. Ich lasse es lieber. So, look. A thin, freshly painted line of red paint runs slowly down the walls toward the well. The same fresh paint used on the wall and the drain outside. Whoever painted it must be close. Okay. Das müsste ich so als Thumbnail für die YouTube-Folge nehmen, dieses Bild. Alter. So. It's a gamble, but I could try getting down there barehanded. Gotta think there's something around here I could use to climb down more safely, though. Na. Lights. Waren irgendwo auf der Straße ein paar Stricke, mit der ich hier runterklettern könnte? Weil, wollen wir so runterspringen? Oder... Weil unser Boss hat gesagt, keine Hero Plays. Aber wir sind... Oh. Ach, fuck. Okay. Haben wir gerade ernsthaft runterspringen? Warte. Wenn du ein Seil benutzt, macht dich das professionell. Habe ich nicht gerade ein Seil gefunden? Ach nee. Okay, lol. Das hat mich nicht unprofessioneller gemacht. Aber... Okay, das Ding ist folgendes. Mir fällt gerade auf, ich habe nicht ein Seil gefunden, sondern ich hätte zurück zu dem Typen gehen sollen und den nach dem Seil fragen. Ich hätte zu dem Typen hingehen müssen, dem sagen, Alter, ich brauche dein Bondage-Seil. Kommst du ran? Ne? At long last, I'd found Kazuki. His hands were bound and his head was covered by a dirty, blood-stained sack. I'd gone in all business, ready to handle the situation quickly, get everyone home safe, and go back to a normal life. My plans went out the window the minute I made out his captor's face. It was a face I knew very well. 6 months ago in Kamakura, Kazuki and I encountered her in a hostage situation gone wrong. She died. The cold eyes and unhinged smile that started at me from the shadows of the end of the tunnel belonged to a girl 6 months dead. I stood frozen to the spot, unable to speak as I faced down the impossible. It must be a trick. That's what my subconscious whispered to me over and over to drown out the sound of my beating heart. The girl wasn't surprised to see me. In fact, it seems that my shock and surprise was what she had wanted to see all along. The fact remained that I was alone. I hadn't told Yukimura where I was, and Tanaka's life was in her hands. It was me and her, a lone detective and a girl straight from a nightmare. Draw gun, speak Tanaka, drop the knife. Ah! Police, drop the weapon and let him go. And why would I do that? Tanaka, can you hear me? Stay calm. I'll get you out of this. Ito? No. You have to get out of here, please, before... Shh. That's enough of you. I said hands up, now. Not even a hello? Or a long time no see, Ayami-chan? It has been a while, after all. I won't fall for that. That girl died 6 months ago. Oh, I did? I wish someone had told me. Then I wouldn't have gone through all of this trouble. You remember that spring day in Kamakura, don't you, Ayami-chan? The day you and Tanaka showed up to help that poor little shrine girl? Well, Tanaka here wanted to help anyway. You, on the other hand, you just pretend to help, but you wanted to hurt me like everyone else. No. Don't want to remember those things. Can you hear that? It's awake. It's finally awake, like the day we met. I did it. Now I can bring him with me. Oh yeah, did I forget to mention that? You should say bye-bye, because Tanaka's coming with me. I'm not very smart. It's confusing down here, all on my own, but with Tanaka, it will be different. We'll finally be able to find the door, and I won't be alone. Maybe with him down here, it will let me go. You look confused, Ayami-chan, don't worry. It will all be over soon. You're insane. Put down the weapon or I'll have to shoot. You say that like it's so hard for you. I bet you're just waiting for an excuse to hurt me again. Whoever you are, get down on the ground now. You know who I am. I know who you are too, Ayami Ito. I don't take orders from you. My mind raced in every direction to come up with a logical explanation for what I saw. The clothes, the hair, the mannerisms were all the same, but I still didn't believe. It was where she mentioned the voices from Kamakura that my defenses began to wear down. There was no way she could have known about that. I'd left it out of my reports, and Kazuki and I didn't talk about it. I began to accept that the girl I faced really was the same girl. A wave of déjà vu crushed over me as I started down my gun sights, the scent of cherry blossoms drifting faintly into my nostrils under the thick sewage. Was I doomed to repeat my sins over and over? Shoot? Attempt a rescue? Shoot. The knife crept closer and closer to Kazuki's throat. I had no choice. When I was in the academy, we used paper dummies for target practice. Printed on them were always scary-looking men with scars and grizzled killers holding guns. They never gave the bad guys the face of a child. Paper targets don't bleed when you shoot them, or call to their mothers when the pain overwhelms their senses. It wasn't my first time firing my weapon. I knew what could happen. I'd suffer the consequences. Giving up my badge and never hold a gun again just to save Kazuki. That's what I told myself anyway. But the truth is, she disguised me. Every second she spent standing there in that sewer, my mind cried out in agony, begging me to put an end to an impossibility. Then she smiled at me, and as if I was watching it through someone else's eyes, I saw her begin to slide the knife across Kazuki's throat. I pulled the trigger. After that, my recollection was hazy. The girl's head twitched, and her body began to slump to the ground. Then she was gone, and Kazuki was on the ground, blood pouring from his neck.